can't see the ABV because it's a little dark in here and I'm blind as a bat. Oh! Guess that one was over-carbonated. Okay, everybody, I'm back. I was able to pour the rest of that in, but there is this bunch of foam in that bottle. I can't even get out of there. This thing was extremely overcarbonated, man. I don't know if you left it out and it finished up more in the bottle, but otherwise than that, I can smell coffee coming off of this, like big coffee notes. So I'm going to take that head down a little bit. A little drool came there. Yeah, it's extremely overcarbonated, but I guess it's allowing the coffee to just come right off of this. It's just pouring off coffee notes. I don't know if it smells like it might be a bitter or a dark roast coffee bean. I don't think it was a cold brew that was added to this. So I'll be honest with you, I've never brewed a white stout before, but you can just see the bubbles just pushing off the bottom. I don't know if you can see that in the camera here. It's just kind of dark in this room, but I'll bring that in see if it'll focus on that. It's just erupting from the bottom. That's why that head won't go down. All right, let's see what else I can get on this. Yeah, a little bit of coffee, just a yeast phenolic. It's probably normal, just that's what I'm picking up. Can't really put my finger on it. But definitely coffee, big time. All right, let's go in for a real taste. Okay, so the aroma on the coffee, I felt it was going to be really bitter, but it's not. It's quite smooth. It does have a little bit of like that coffee bean astringency, but it's very, very mild. I think there's a little bit of a carbonic bite on this, which is probably giving me it's giving it an unfair read from me. I'm assuming that it was a little softer on the tongue when it was appropriately carbonated. I believe you sent me another one with no label on it, and I think it's the same thing. I'll let that one warm up, and I'll drink that, and I'll shoot you a text. But yeah, I've never had a white stout. I kind of like it. I'm not huge about coffee. I've tried it a few times, and I never really liked it. I probably was too heavy-handed. So then I tried a cold brew once before, and I was even heavy-handed with the cold brew. So I've kind of like, I've been a little squeamish about using coffee. So of course I'm a little more sensitive to it than others. I love coffee, but I do not like Starbucks. How many times have I said that in videos? I do not like Starbucks. It's too bitter. So if anything, any coffee comes off that way, that real bitter kind of dark roast, astringency, I'm just not a fan. It's like Larimo 22 is not a fan of Belgians. I mean, we all have our Achilles heel, I guess. But no, this one's good. Yeah, it's like this yeast phenolic. It's pleasant, and it's just kind of. At first, it was mostly coffee, but the coffee aroma is kind of like it's kind of mellowed out a little bit, probably because of the beer is not effervescing as much as it was when I first opened it. Excuse me. But now I'm getting that yeast ester along with the coffee bean kind of smell. And there's something else deeper than that, but I really can't pick it out. It's a combination of this clean smell and maybe a little bit of the malt bill. really like that. I really like that flavor. I'm interested to see how the next one I open, I'm going to let it just kind of warm up. I'm going to let it, bleed off some of that CO2. And I suspect it's probably what you intended. I'm guessing this finished up with the bottle a little bit on you. I'm not quite sure why. It wouldn't be hop creep, so I wonder if it was just really done fermenting. I don't taste any infection, so I don't think it's an infected bottle that caused the additional carbonation. It is a little drying, but I mean that's par for the course because you got the coffee in there. So that's about all I have, Matt. It's an interesting recipe. I actually wouldn't mind getting that from you because I've never made a white stout before. I guess because, as I said, I'm a little squeamish about coffee. So you'll have to give me your secret on how much coffee you added and what kind, and when you added it, I suppose. It's all about that as well. All right, Matt, this is my last beer from you. I'm pretty sure it is. I appreciate you sending these to me, and I really enjoyed drinking your beers. All right, thanks again. Cheers, buddy. Take care.